Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome to our sneak peek into coaching. And you guys, I'm so freaking amped. There are so many highs in this business. And it's one of those days where it's like everyone just needs to do this because it will make you so happy, right? So I'm freaking amped to be here chatting with you about coaching today. Okay. And I'm going to have some of my leaders talk with me today about what it really looks like to be a coach. And there are 4 things that it takes to be a successful coach. And they are called our vital behaviors. And if you think about your vital organs in your body, like your heart, your lungs, right? Like your brain, the things you like, it's kind of imperative that they work. Or else what happens, right? Why are they considered vital? Oh, they die, right? Like your body dies if those things stop working, stop functioning well. So there's 4 vital behaviors as a coach, AKA these are the 4 things that you need to have your business thrive and have your business succeed. And my favorite thing about these 4 vital behaviors is that 2 of them are focused on you and your own personal journey. And really, truly, like this business, it all starts with you. And so if you are someone who honestly, I've tried everything and it just doesn't work. And when we say that, have you really tried everything? List out the things you've tried, maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 things you've actually done. And you tried it for 3 days. And then, you know what I mean? We over exaggerate so hard, right? But really, truly, have you ever tried linking arms with us? And even one of my girls, Jeanette, she's not on the call right now, but she said in our thread, she's been a coach 3 times. This is her 3rd time. Me too. I've been a coach 2 other times before. And she was like, something's different. This team is the real deal. And so if you're anti-workoutness, I'm a little skeptical about MLMs, right? Right? Let me just ease your heart a little. Our team is a real deal. Okay. We love you. We care about you. We will be here for you in your own personal journey, through your struggles, through your highs, through your lows, through your ups, through your downs, and your ins and your outs, and all the in-between moments. And it's amazing. Okay. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to my girl, Laura, and she's going to chat with us about the first vital behavior, which is one of the very, very most vital. Okay. All right, Laura, chat with us, my friend.
Hi, you guys. Okay. Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Good. I just had to make sure. Okay. So I am going to be talking about being a product of the product. So like Brent was saying, the vital behaviors, the first 2, or maybe not the first 2 in that order, but 2 of them focus on your own journey. And one of those is being a product of the product. And basically what that means is getting your own results. So showing up every day and doing this is what shows other people that it works, right? So for me, when I signed up to start coaching, is when I really went all in my journey, because I needed that extra layer of accountability. Because honestly, I was just kind of halfway doing it before. I would do workout programs, but I wouldn't stick to my nutrition, or I would show up on some days, but not every day if I didn't feel like it. And I wasn't getting really good results. And I was like, I need to kind of up my game a little bit, I guess. And so when I was talking with Bryn, my coach at the time, she was like, girl, you should be a coach, because if you're a coach, then you're going to show up on a whole nother level. And she was so right. So I signed up January of 2020 as a coach. I had been doing Beachbody workouts before, but that's when I really went like all in my journey. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to pick a program. I'm going to pick a nutrition plan, and I'm going to do it. So I started January 1st and went all in with 80-day obsession, stuck to my nutrition. I used Shakeology every day, and I got amazing results. And the reason is because I showed up consistently every day. And as coaches, that's like your number one job, is to show up and take care of your own journey, get results for yourself first, because then you're showing other people that, hey, we have a solution, we have value in these products, in these programs, and they work every time. Sorry, mom life. Just a minute. Sorry. And yeah, so just showing up for yourself and being proof that these programs work is your number one job, really. And I know like some people might say like, that's all you do, like, but really you can't be like telling people about how awesome these programs are, or how amazing our nutrition programs are, or how amazing Shakeology is, if you're not using it every day and you're not having your own like testimony about how these things have changed your life. So really that's it. And yeah, just for me, it meant like picking a program, picking what plan I'm going to follow for my nutrition, and sticking to it consistently and showing up every day and getting results. So, and now I think Stephanie is going to chat about the next vital behavior.
Yes, I am. And I think this is perfect to go right after it, because the next vital behavior I'm going to talk about is sharing that with your customers, with your challengers, with your fellow coaches, with the people you sign up and work with. It is helping them get their results. Because now that you've seen what happens when you stick to a program, when you are diligent in your supplements every day, when you commit to personal development and all these things, when you commit to healthy daily habits, when you feel so amazing, you just tell other people how to do it. So getting them results. Now, I could, but I'm not going to go to your house and say, eat this food and do this right now and wake up at this time. Like, it's not that. I cannot physically like baby you and get your results, but I can tell you how I did it because I've already done it. And I can tell you what I'm currently doing. Maybe you're new. Maybe this is not something you've done before, but it's such a cool approach to say like, I'm new at this nutrition thing too. Do you want to do it together and we'll learn together? Start a group chat and say, okay, so this 2B thing, or these ultimate portion fix containers, like what are you eating for lunch today? How's your dinner? How's your water intake? It's totally fine to do it with someone. So don't feel like you have to be an expert. But as you keep going through these daily habits, it's so easy to just share what you're doing with your challengers. I have some that love my bod group. We check in every day. We do a daily post of some kind of tip or quote or recipe or motivational something. Sometimes we just like get to know you games. I have some challengers who just are not fans of big group things, and they say, can you just check on me every so often? I don't want anybody, in my business. That's fine. And so every so often I just check in on them. Hey, how's it going? Hey, are you done with that bar program yet? How's your water doing? I know we talked about that last time. And it's just a personal check-in. It can be however you want it to be. And I find that going at it with however they respond best, that's how they're going to get the results, by saying, no, you have to be in a group, or I'm not going to remember to message you. Anyway, find what works best for them and just talk to them on that level. You help them get the results by sharing what you know and love and are doing every single day. And it just really goes hand in hand with getting your own results.
Amen. I love that. I love that so much. And I couldn't have said it better myself in either way. And I love that Laura shared her story, because I feel like sometimes stories are just so much more powerful than just speaking at each other, right? So the third vital behavior is personal development. And as part of my team, whether I'm the coach who added you to this group, or if Stephanie added you, if Laura added you, if Aubrey added you, if Kenzie added you, if Brenda added you, whoever added you to this, you get to have access to my Audible account. Okay. I've had Audible for almost 6 years, and I have like over 100 titles in my library, and you get access to every single one of them. I share my login for free. You get access to them because personal development will change your life. And I remember when my husband and I were very first married, he actually was already into personal development books, and he would like tell me like, you should read this book. And I was like, no, I'm already cute. I'm already confident. I don't need that. Right. Thanks though. Right. And then it became part of my job to do it. And I was like, man, no, like I don't need that. I don't need self-help books. Right. And then I finally did it, because the people that I loved and the people that I trusted kept saying that I needed to do it. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever, I'll do it. And you guys, it like makes me emotional, but it's so accurate that like, if I were to walk away from coaching for whatever reason, I never will. I'm going to be a coach when I'm 90 years old. But if I were to keep any single habit, it would be personal development, because of the way it has changed my brain and my belief in myself. And I was actually just talking on a Marco Polo thread to a friend of mine who I've known her for 10 years. Blake's college roommate married her. And anyways, we go way back. And she was like, Bryn, like, you've changed. Like, you're not afraid to like grab life. And she was like, pardon my French, you're not afraid to grab life by the balls and take it wherever you want to go. And I was like, well, thank you. but really though, I'm not anymore. That I have not always been that way. And I am 100% certain that it is because of personal development that my mindset has shifted towards that. And I've always been that person that like, I knew that like, yeah, I feel it in my bones. Like, I'm meant for more. I'm awesome. Right. But then it was like, I was like Laura, right? Like I would tell myself, I'm going to be healthy. And then like 3 minutes later, I'm like, never mind. I want a donut. Right. Like, and it just like, it didn't stick, like nothing stuck. And go ask Colin for help. Okay, cutie. Oh, I said donut. Now she wants a donut. We're not having donuts right now, but really, truly, and personal development. I mean, let's be real, I still want donuts every once in a while, but it's just made me have more integrity, for lack of a better word, because I'm feeding my mind constantly instead of with the negative, like, you suck, you're not enough, you're terrible. Look at all this proof of why you're not a great mom. Look at all this proof of why you're not a great wife. Look at all this proof of why you don't measure up. Look at all this proof of blah, 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 blah. That Satan, stop it, please. I don't want to be grumpy with you. My life is now, it's fine. But really, truly, we're bombarded with those thoughts all the time. Right? Whether it's by other people, by the adversary himself, or social media messages or whatever. But when we combat those feelings with personal development, all of a sudden our inner voice starts to change and we start to believe that we are actually capable of amazing things. So that's one of our vital behaviors. Like, it is legitimately your job to believe in yourself and to fuel your brain with positivity. And it's amazing. It's amazing. So, and then the last, final, fourth vital behavior is something that will teach you. And it's essentially just help other people. With what Stephanie was talking about and helping your people get results, you do have to encourage other people to join you. And sometimes that's hard. And sometimes that's scary. This is not Bryn telling you that you're now going to be turning into an icky Beachbody billboard who doesn't talk about anything else, who spams friends that they haven't talked to in 17 years to join their group. That is not what I am talking about. The team that we're on, like I said at the beginning, is different. The team that I was on before this was that everything I just described. It was gross. It was icky. It was weird. Okay. The team we're on, it's not that way. The trainings that will help you with, we just teach you how to share. We teach you how to share what you're doing. We teach you how to share your journey. Like Laura said, right? She picked a program, 80-day obsession. She picked a nutrition program, the containers. She drank Shakeology every day. She shared her journey while she went through it, and people were inspired by her. And because she was using social media as her accountability partner, people authentically came to her and said, okay, girlfriend, like, talk to me about this. And maybe some people didn't straight out say that, but they loved her photo or they commented on it. And that's when Laura had to practice a little bit of courage and ask, did you love on my photo because you're just cheering me on and you're a freaking rock star? Or did you love on my photo because, are you thinking about doing this with me? I see you. I would love to do this with you. And it does take a little bit of courage. I'm not going to downplay that. But it's just putting yourself out there on social media, paying attention to the people who are loving on you and acknowledging them. Because a lot of the times people are loving on that for a reason, and they don't have the courage to straight up ask you, hey, I want to do what you're doing. But if they like it or they comment on it, even subconsciously, they are interested because they're seeing you, they're inspired by you, right? And then you have to open your mouth and be a little selfless and not prejudge and just give them this opportunity to potentially do it with you. And then if they say yes, but the timing's not right, okay, then you just follow up and you keep yourself a little bit organized, and we'll give you tips and tricks for that, for following up with them and making sure you don't lose track of them, and making sure, just like Stephanie said, like, reach out to me in XYZ. And it's the same for your actual people that you're helping already. And then it's also the same for the people that are like, honestly, yes, I do want to do this with you, but money is tight right now. Or yes, I do want to do this with you, but I'm in the middle of something else, or I'm pregnant, or I'm XYZ. Like, keeping yourself a little bit organized so that you can not forget about them and you can help them transform their life. Okay. And we'll teach you all of that. And if you're sitting here thinking like, I don't have time for all that, I would love it, honestly, if the people who are on live, my coaches who are on live, if you could type in the chat, like, how long do you work your business? Every single day. Okay. For me personally, I have been a coach for 6 years, and I'm just really, though, I've been a coach for a year. Like, I've been signed up for 6 years, but I was a hobby coach for 5 years. And then a year ago, I was like, okay, no, I am treating this like a business. I'm not going to go to bed until I do my things that I need to do. Okay. And so really, I've been a coach for about a year, and really, truly, when on a normal, average, typical day, not including my workout and my personal development, just my business activities, I can get everything I need to done in an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Okay. That's one movie for my kids, which they watch a movie every day. And guess what? That's what they're doing right now. They're having their movie time. And I wake up at 4 a.m. I don't watch Netflix shows. I work a little bit at night when my husband's doing his stuff and my kids are in bed. There is definitely sacrifice in the cracks, but I'm not sacrificing a whole bunch of things and memories with my family to work. And you can absolutely do what you need and want to do. Come here, please. Okay, please go ask Colin for help. I'm almost done talking to my friends. Okay. I want to read the chat, what people said. Yes. Jesse said an hour and a half. Kenzie said 1 to 2 hours. Come here, sweetheart. Laura said, I work in the mom cracks of life. It's nap time. Can you tell she like missed her nap? Jessie said most in the pockets of mom life. Aubrey said she takes an hour in the morning to do the things for herself, but the business activities are here and there throughout the day. Pockets of mom life, 2 hours max, but not all at once. Yes, exactly. And that is one of the beautiful parts about this is you can totally do it in the cracks of your life and you can still be present. I missed something that Aubrey said earlier. She said when I was talking about personal development, it's amazing how when you're doubting yourself in any area, personal development can pick you right back up again. It's the tool that helps me believe in myself. Amen. And one thing I forgot to say about personal development is that it really can be, you know what, my marriage is struggling right now, so I need to read a book about marriage. You know what, my confidence sucks right now, so I'm going to listen to a book about confidence. I really want to improve my relationship with God. Okay, let me talk to my friends and then I will. Okay, go ask Colin if you can have a turn. If your confidence is lagging, if you really want to increase your relationship with God, you can, that is personal development. Whatever you feel like you need in your life personally, that's personal development. And then it literally becomes your job to read a book about how to improve your marriage, right? Or potty training your child, if that's what you need in that moment of time, or whatever it is, right? And then Stephanie said, yep, she's in the carpool line right now while we're doing this. So in the pockets of your life, it's totally a thing. Carolyn said she does about 2 hours because she has lots of mindset stuff to work on, but she never does it all at one time. So yes, like 1 to 2 hours in the pockets all at once, whatever there, you can make it fit in your life. So I'm going to stop this recording because she is just having a hard time. Hey. Okay, please be patient with me and I'll come help you. It's all good. And Aubrey says she's putting away laundry too. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you're ready, like, and honestly, let's be real. You're not ready. Like no one is ever ready. And you're scared. You're nervous. You're hesitant. You've got all the limiting beliefs creeping in on you. And if I have learned anything in my life, it's kind of weird, but I have learned really well how to tune in to the voice of the adversary. And if you're not a spiritual person, I'm sorry, I am. Hello. But I believe very strongly that we need to recognize and understand how the spirit whispers to us. And we also need to recognize how the adversary whispers to us. And those thoughts and those feelings of inadequacy and I'm scared and I can't do this and limiting belief. Guess what? The adversary is not creative. Every single thing you're thinking right now is something that I thought too, or that Laura thought, or that Carolyn thought, or that Christy thought, or that Brenda thought, or that Jessie thought, or that Jeanette thought, or Aubrey, or Stephanie, or Kenzie, okay? We all had the same exact thoughts when we were giving this consideration, okay? And so if you can just learn to recognize fear is my homeboy, okay? Fear does not come from God. Fear comes from the adversary. And so anytime I feel that pushback, I literally like, ooh, I see you, Satan, like, okay, step aside because here I go. I'm feeling afraid, but clearly this is going to change my life. So let's go, right? And I'm scared while I say that, but look out, right? Look out. So if you're feeling all those things, all the feelings of inadequacy, just recognize it for what it is. It's Satan trying to keep you small, and don't let him win. Okay? Not today, Satan. If you are on the recording, I will stop this now. Make sure to reach out to your coach and chat with them about how you can get started and how you can change your life, change the lives of the people you know, make fitness your business, and just join the coolest freaking tribe of women you've ever had the privilege of meeting. Okay. All right. Bye, friends.